Do you want to build a snowman? Let's go out and play. I don't want no school today. No buses running my way. If this were Broadway, this would be a tragedy. Oh, boy. Yeah, more snow. Welcome to the Tyler Glenn Show, the show about food and fun places in the mayhem of life. It's a Thursday. Snowmageddon is underway. We're going to have some fun today. The beach has never been so important. I'll tell you, the beach is a good place to be today, and we're going to go to Cozumel, Mexico, I believe, this morning. We start with a severe weather alert, and again, there is more snow coming. I know it's not the news you want to hear, but we're going to get to the latest weather report from our buddy Kevin in just a second. I want to say good morning. The snow did arrive. It came while you slept. For those in southwestern Manitoba, you went to bed last night thinking, this isn't so bad. What the hell? There's nothing to worry about. Just a little bit of rain. Even those in the eastern part of the province, and we thought that the eastern part of the province was going to get away with just some showers, but this thing is whipped around. You can see on the radar there in the dark blue, and there was yet another system right behind it that you can't see. It's off camera. It's in Minnesota right now, and it is coming towards Winnipeg, and then it's going to curl around the parkland and then hammer around Saskatchewan, Manitoba, the Saskatchewan-Manitoba border. So that's what's headed our way, and I appreciate all the pictures that are coming in. My power is flickering this morning. So I'm hoping that we don't have any interruptions that could happen. We could all be losing power. This is heavy, wet, sticky snow, and there is more coming. We've got school closures. Rolling River, Park West, and Fort LaBosse schools are closed. Brandon School Division buses not operating outside the city. Alexander, O'Kelly, Spring Valley are closed. No buses But school is open in beautiful Plains, and there's more coming as the morning goes on. So chances are, if you've got kids going to school today, you may want to just call ahead and just see. I mean, they're all on social media. They should have notified you either by SMS notification, like a text, or if you're following them on their Twitter account, they'll let you know that there won't be buses or schools operating in your division today. But Fort LaBosse, Beautiful Plains is going to give it a whirl. They're going to have their schools open so kids can walk to school. And it's really, I mean, to walk, just be careful if you're going to hit the sidewalk today. Let's get into the beach bunker here. And once again, welcome you in. Today is the day. Today is the day. For what, you say? Well, because there's no school for so many, no buses. Today is the day to grab a cup of coffee. I promise you, in the next 10 minutes or less, for those on social media, and there's so many that comment for the first half hour that are on Facebook and Twitter, today is the day to grab a cup of coffee, and I got a quick little how-to video that you can watch again if it moves too fast for you on how to sign up for Twitch so that we don't lose you after the first half hour. I know you've got some other things to do, but today is the day that maybe you don't have some other things to do. Maybe, I flickered again. My power is flickering. If I go down, we'll get to how to sign up for Twitch real quick before I go off. Someone wants to start a snowball fight in chat. Do it. Snowball fight. Snowball fight. Snowball fight. Also coming up on the show today, if we can stay on and the power doesn't go out, a woman criticizes her guests that came to a potluck because they brought one pizza. There's 30 guests, and she's like, really? Why would you bring just one pizza to a potluck? But it lit the internet up yesterday afternoon, and so we're going to talk about it. Speaking of lighting the internet up, Woody Harrelson has agreed to a DNA test. Remember we were telling you that him and Matthew McConaughey are probably brothers? Well, here we go. The drama unfolds. I don't know why someone's not making this into a reality TV show, but we'll play for you what Woody has told late night TV about his brother, soon-to-be brother, Matthew McConaughey. The internet goes crazy after McDonald's announces that Big Mac sauce now will go on everything. Now, it's been made available in Canada for a while now, but in the States, they're going crazy because you'll be able to get the individual Big Mac sauce. We'll talk about the phenomenon that is the Big Mac sauce, or as others call it, Thousand Island dressing. Is it really Thousand? There's more to it than that. Also, trending yesterday, still this morning, a guy freaking out on a Southwest flight over a crying baby, and the whole meltdown, of course, is caught on video because that's what we do now. And as you get ready for summer travel, I know it seems ridiculous looking outside to say that we're going to be planning anything for summer travel, but coming up on the show this morning, the 7 mistakes to avoid when booking a hotel. And they're mistakes that a couple of us have made consistently. And we'll take a look at that so you don't make them again. And then you can have an even more delightful stay than you had last time. All right. Good morning, everyone in chat. Tasha and Uncle Bo and Quentin. And Nick is here, too. He's going to be one of those guys that has a cup of coffee with us today and gets into the Twitch game. And Jody and the list goes on. Good to have you along this morning. So here is what the cameras are looking like. South of Brandon on 10, it's just completely covered with snow. It is, it's not that the highway is completely covered in snow, but we got a bit of a foggy situation there. 16 and 10, it's a winter wonderland there. Shoal Lake as well. You can see the snow on the highway there. Trans-Canada Highway, as you saw earlier this morning, is closed from the Saskatchewan border to Brandon. At this point in time, that is the only highway closure that we have. So if you're going from Brandon into Saskatchewan, that is likely going to be closed for quite some time because, again, there is another system coming that is going to take us into the weekend, maybe late Friday, that's for sure. So don't put your feet up and say at lunchtime today and go, Snowmageddon's over. Now it's Manitoba. And we are going to get it yet again. This happened to us last year. So now we know April is one of those months where we really don't have a life. No, we're all just going to be miserable together. It's like basically we are down to 2 months of summer now. 2 months of summer, well, 1 month, July, and then we've got spring, which is May, and then fall, which is August. And there it is. There's your year. And the rest of the time we live in the frozen tundra, the frozen winter wonderland. Look at those gray skies of Winnipeg. Oh, the direct flights to Los Angeles. Bing, bong. Ladies and gentlemen, the direct flights to Los Angeles are now full. Please back away from the plane. No, take me with you, please, for the love of God. Oh, God, I can't take it anymore. Please. Please help us. Oh, Mother Tucker. God. Oh, I hate it. I can't. It's soul crushing. It's killing me. This has been a live reenactment of what it's like at the Winnipeg airport right now for people who can't afford to get on an airplane. Oh, it's a winter wonderland. And only 249 days until Christmas. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Why do we even stop for summer? Why do we even pretend? It's... You know who I feel bad for at this moment? People have got swimming pools. What the hell do you have a swimming pool for? I literally debate air conditioning for the 1 month that you put air conditioning on in this part of the world. Seriously. It's like in Mexico, they don't have heaters in their homes. They don't have furnaces because it never really gets cold. It's the exact opposite here. It never gets warm. It just never, ever gets warm. So we just have to resign the fact we just sip on our coffee. We're in this together. We're going to take a look at the temperatures. How cold is it this morning? Well, the whole western United States and Canada are cold this morning. So, again, we're not in this alone. And as the naked hippie friend of ours says, it's a hot tub day. Now, yeah, pool I don't get, but a hot tub, it's hot tub country. Canada, hot tub country. Because you'll want to make soup even in July. So anyway, that radar, we're going to take a closer look at that in just a second. I'll explain to you why this is going to take some time to end, likely until late in the day on Friday, but still looking good for the weekend. We'll have single-digit highs and sunshine on the other side of this. So that's good, I guess. But here's Kevin to explain how the system is going to come back and wallop us yet again, because it's spinning right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. So we got the volume on here. All right, let's. How come I can't hear Kevin?
4 hours, but we're going to see another here for our winds in Buffalo, South Dakota.
Okay,
so as that system continues to meander about, weakening a bit here over the next 24
pay no attention
hours,
to this, but watch the blue to his over his shoulder there.
Even a stronger one here, which is eventually
an even stronger one. Watch this.
In more areas coming in from eastern Montana. Here's a snapshot. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll be looking for periods of snow back into eastern portions of North Dakota. Look at northern Minnesota and denote the general direction of this band of snow back into most of.
That's what we're seeing on the radar this morning is that blue. But look behind it. It's huge.
Is snow going to arrive after sunset and before sunrise on Friday morning? If so, that means more accumulation. If this happens a little bit earlier, while the sun is still shining. That means a lot of that snow tomorrow will be a rain-snow mixture, really cutting down on the snow potential. But right now, it looks like tomorrow night, Friday morning, we're going to see periods of snow showers, northerly winds of 20 to 40 miles per hour. And notice the temperatures well below freezing. So if those heavier bands of snow form at night, that could mean several more inches of snow compared to if the same bands happen during the course of tomorrow afternoon. That's the million-dollar question right now. But a wintry mess.
So there we go. Then it finally plays itself out Friday after supper. So after supper on Friday, we should be done with this thing. And it looks as if Carberry, can I pause that for a second here? Okay, here we go. There, that's good. I'm glad I snapped that. So that's Friday by Friday at 5 o'clock. That's the snow that will have fallen, but it should have played itself out by supper time on Friday. Okay, so this will be done in just a few more hours, but you can see it's whipping around, and it's going to dump a bit more snow on us over the next little while. Will there be school cancellations tomorrow and post? I think there's is it Parent-Teacher Day tomorrow? Or Report Card Day or something like that. I think that it might be an in-service day for some divisions tomorrow, so super long weekend for some. But yeah, we're gonna continue to get this snow, and as Kevin said, the rain-snow mix, that's really what's the cause for concern. I mean, the cold is one thing, but if you're gonna get rain and then it gets dark, the sun is bye-bye, it freezes over, and we got slippery roads, and things could get really, really nasty. Let's take a look at those roads, by the way, on Manitoba 511. This is the only stretch of road that is closed at this hour. And again, that's the Trans-Canada Highway from Brandon to the Saskatchewan border. If you are headed into Winnipeg, all reports are that past Portage, it's good. Do watch for slippery sections, but again, this storm is affecting us in the western part of the province and is all big time in Saskatchewan. So if you're planning on any kind of travel to the west, I would really be cautious. Be very, very careful if you're headed into Saskatchewan. Okay, so there we go. That is what we're looking at. I think that we will keep you updated as the morning goes on. Our beach cam today is Cozumel, Mexico, and it's beautiful. I promise. We'll take you to the beach. The beach cam has never been more important than it is today. And if you have not stuck around because you're watching the show on social media and you haven't stuck around to see what the beach cam is all about, then really you should, because every half hour we take a 2-3 minute time out. And sometimes the ocean sounds, you can hear them, and the birds are singing, and the waves are crashing, and the palm trees are swaying, and we just take a time out and kind of whisk away, have a sip of coffee on the beach together, and it's awesome. It's just our little getaway. And then, of course, we're talking about food and fun places and the mayhem of life, along with the other stuff that's going on around us, including Snowmageddon of 2023. Now, because you have a little bit of time on your hands, and there's cancellations and postponements, this is the part I want you to pay attention to if you're watching on social media right now, because we're going to get our pal to explain to you how you're going to get signed up for Twitch so that you can be a part of our little club that we've got going on in chat, which is super important because you can see people like T. Webster, and Dean, and Porky, and Cheryl, and Tasha. They've already done this, and it's easy to do if you have the proper explanation. So have a listen to this, okay? Here
I'm going to answer a question I've been getting a lot lately, and that is, how do you create a Twitch account? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, it's going to be a really quick video, not a lot of steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to create a Twitch account? Well, that's pretty easy. This is definitely one of the most popular apps for streaming at the time. But in order to use a lot of the Twitch services, you will need to log in. And it's all handled here through the Twitch app. It's this purple and white app right here. If you don't have this app already, check my video description. I'll try to leave a quick link there.
I will have a link on my website.
Twitch app now.
Make it easy.
Okay, guys, I went ahead and opened up the Twitch app. Now, if you'd like to go ahead and create a Twitch account, what you want to do is go ahead and click on this black sign up button. I'm going to click there now. Okay guys, I went ahead and clicked there, and as you can see, Twitch TV is going to ask for some information in order to sign up for Twitch. So you will need an email address, you will create a username.
It's not unlike Facebook.
Make sure you put in your correct date of birth because the terms of service do require you to be.
It's just like a mobile version, a video version of Facebook.
Fill up this information off screen now. One thing I want to know is you can use a phone number if you would rather instead of your email. If so, just click on this purple link right here. And as you can see, Twitch TV will now ask your phone number instead of your email, which you will use to verify your account. For me, I like to use my email, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it at email. So I'm going to enter all this information in off screen now. Okay guys, I went ahead and entered in all the required information. Just so you know, you may have to play around with the password a few different times in order for it to be accepted because they do take security very serious with Twitch TV. And as you can see, they did send a verification code to my email. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my email and check there now. Okay guys, I went ahead and switched over to my inbox. And as you can see, this is the Twitch code that I will need to enter into the Twitch app to verify my email address. If you used your cell phone, then you will receive a text message in lieu of that. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this now. Okay, I went ahead and pasted the code into the app to verify my email address. I'm going to click this purple submit button now. All right, next, the screen pops up so you can choose if you'd like to have notifications from the Twitch TV app. I usually don't do that, but that's up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and click this remind me later button now. All right, just a few seconds later, this screen pops up and this is the Twitch home screen that shows.
And then you're going to find me. I'm going to be there, and then you'll see my little screen. Well, and if you don't, just search for me with that little search button in the top right-hand corner.
The account that you just created, you click right here on this top left, this little person-looking icon.
That's you.
There you can go ahead and toggle with the functions of your Twitch account that you signed up for. So there you have it, guys. If you were looking for information on how to create,
there we go. And I'm going to put this step-by-step information also on my website at tylerglenshow.com. That's tylerglenshow.com. And this way, we can get you signed up for your Twitch account, and then you can jump on in and start a conversation or be part of a conversation that's happening in our Twitch chat here. And something else to keep in mind, he was talking about the notifications there. The notifications are like a bing when I start the countdown. So it's also an added alarm for you. An added way to, especially if you turn the phone up. When I start the countdown, sometimes if my wife's phone is close to the stairs, I can hear the bing within 5 seconds of the countdown. So the notification will go and the notification will go and you will be notified that we're going to jump on, and then you can jump on with us and have some fun on the show, as opposed to just being on Facebook or social media. Okay, today is 4/20. What a day to be home from school. Happy 4/20, everybody. It's also International Pizza Cake Day. Is it a coincidence? I think not. It is National Cheddar Fries Day. It's kind of like, I don't know, cheddar fries. Maybe this is what American poutine would look like? I don't know about cheddar fries. And it's got ham on it. Snuffers Restaurant and Bar invented it in North Texas in 1978. Cheddar fries. I'd try it. Listen, it's 420, so, you put cheddar fries in front of me on 420, it's going to go down. I think it's going to happen. Lima Beans Respect Day. Respect the lima bean. National Ask an Atheist Day? What the hell is that? It's created by secular groups intended to dispel stereotypes about atheism and encourage positive dialogue between believers and non-believers. Is that possible in the internet age? I don't know. What is 420? Well, 420 is it's kind of like Christmas for pot smokers, because it's just kind of their day, our day, your day, anybody's day. 420 is just it's the recognized day. And because 420 has had that connotation since the beginning of time, since, well, the invention of so said Devil's Leaf. And one day somebody said, hey, do you realize on the calendar that we have a 420 every day or every year? And it's April the 20th. And someone said, hey, that's kind of a good idea, actually. So why don't we circle that on the calendar? And since we own a head shop, let's say, for example, like somebody that owns a shop that sells the paraphernalia, I think that's how it really got rolling before it became destigmatized, then legalized. Half U.S. states now have legalized it. It's legal in Canada now. And so 420 is a day that, it's a day that likely lots of people be celebrating. There's not going to be a lot of things getting done in Canada today, especially where you've got a storm day and 420 at the same time. If you're selling vacuum cleaners door to door, don't expect somebody to answer the door today. That's not going to happen. And if they do, they might not be wearing pants. And they might have orange around their mouth. Dorito cheese. That's Dorito cheese. It's National High Five Day. High five. National High Five Day. Misbehaving says, she'll be working. All right. Fair enough. National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day. Get to Know Your Customers Day. Chinese Language Day. College Student Grief Awareness Day. And National Look-alike Day today. And Dean is already not in pants. So look at this. We have our first 420 captain. Dean is our 420 captain. Oh, my gosh. And my timer is running out for social media. We're just getting started. Dean's on Twitch, though. So he's good. He can stay with us, and he's not wearing pants. We're going to get to some of your pictures of the snow. So take some time. Get signed up for Twitch. Give us a follow, or wander on over to twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. Do that. Do that now. Join us. We would love to have you. We have to say goodbye to our TikTokers. Thank you for being here. Be safe in the snow if you've got to hit the road, okay? TikTokers? I think that's right. TikTokers? Are you a TikToker? TikTokers, you're the one. You make bath time so much fun. TikTokers, you're ticking and talking with me. That's not right. However, we do have to say goodbye to the rest of our Facebook friends. Dean says 420 is the best day of the year, baby. You're my lookalike? I don't think so. I wish I looked like you, Dean. You're Mr. Sexy Naked Hippie. I'm the naked pierogi. Bye, YouTube. Have a